Atlanta news first. Plus, starts now with the First Alert Weather Day.
First Alert meteorologist JD Dishran here with an update on the severe weather for tonight. The good news is that the severe threat for the most part is over. Taking a live look at the radar, your First Alert radar showing that most of the shower activity now outside of our viewing area, crossing over into South Carolina and taking the severe weather with it. In its wake, though, we've had a lot of wind and a lot of trees down, and that's been taking out a lot of power lines. So as we zoom into the metro, that's really the hardest hit area in terms of the sheer number of customers without power. In fact, right now, Paulding County looking at 3,500 without power, 28,000 in Cobb County alone without power, 26,000 in Gwinnett, 14,000 in DeKalb, 12,000 in Fulton, 8,500 in Canton, 9,500 in Forsyth, and 18,000 people without power in Hall County. So overall, when you put all the numbers together and then add in even the counties that I didn't highlight here, we're looking at about 125 to 150,000 people without power in Metro Atlanta, and then over 200,000 customers without power over the course of the entire northern half of Georgia. So it's been a very busy afternoon in terms of that severe weather threat, and it's not over. We have another slight chance, more like a marginal chance, for severe weather tomorrow, and a better chance arrives as we head into Monday. So go ahead and again get a way to get those severe alerts. The best way to do that is with the First Alert weather app. It'll let you know when heavy rain, wind, hail, lightning, tornadoes are all coming your way. And the other way we recommend is a NOAA weather radio. Once it's programmed for your area, it's definitely loud enough to wake you up in the middle of the night. So our family uses both of those to give us our weather alerts around the house. So we highly recommend that you do the same as well. So let's take a look at your forecast for the next 2 days. We're going to be looking for more showers and storms as we head into tomorrow. For the most part, tomorrow I think is going to be mainly a morning event. As we head into the afternoon, definitely don't cancel your plans. Temperatures heating up to the mid-80s. It will be humid. But I think just really a stray pop-up shower or storm as we head into the afternoon hours. And then as we head in towards Monday, a better chance of rain will start to move back into the forecast. And I think Monday is going to be the better severe weather threat out of the two when it comes to Sunday and Monday. Now, by Tuesday, the front passes through. And with it to the south, it's going to take the rain chances with it. It's not going to get rid of them completely, but it's definitely going to be much lower as we head into Tuesday. So for today, we actually topped out at 91 degrees, a morning low of 74. Both of those about 5 to 6 degrees above average. But keep in mind, we're nowhere near that right now because of the showers that rolled through. In fact, we're getting a little bit of sunshine now. We picked up about 7/10 of an inch of rain. 7/100 of an inch of rain officially at the airport. It's on the south side of the city, as most of us know, and they just didn't pick up as much rain in the South Metro. It was really more North Metro and then Northwest and Northeast Georgia that picked up the bigger rain totals. But now down to 74, and really we went from about 88 to 75 within about 20 minutes with that rain moving through, a nice 15-degree drop. And most of us have seen that temperature drop. So the North Georgia mountains in the mid to upper 60s. 73, though, in Rome, 74 in Atlanta, 72 in Griffin, 72 in Eatonton. Didn't see quite as much rain down to the south, but still enough to knock them back into the 70s with 77 in Thomaston and 78 in LaGrange. Now, everyone a good 10 to 15 degrees cooler than they were this time yesterday because of that moisture that rolled through and those severe storms that moved through as well. And temperatures, for the most part, are going to hold fairly steady as we go through the next 12 hours. So remember, it's 74 now. We may bump back up to 76. I don't think we're really going to make it that high, but maybe only getting down a degree or two to the low 70s for tomorrow morning when you wake up. You'll feel the air. It's going to be a little humid out there. And then it's also going to be probably a little wet because I think we're going to see a round of showers before sunrise. That's going to keep the ground a little bit on the wetter side. Overall, though, we look at those temperatures into the 60s and 70s across North Georgia. So let's time out the next round of moisture because we're not done yet. We're going to see it move in as we head to about 1 a.m. in Northwest Georgia, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning in the metro area. But keep in mind, the severe showers and storms we had earlier today have really taken the energy out of the atmosphere. They've taken that oomph out of it, as I'd like to say. So I think for the most part, by 4 a.m., we may see an isolated, random, strong to maybe borderline severe storm, but I think most of these are going to be your garden variety showers and storms. So yeah, could be woken up by some thunder and lightning, maybe some heavy rain and some gusty winds, but I think staying below the severe limits for these showers and storms that go in through the area. Now, overall though, for the morning hours, we do have a low end risk. For severe weather, we're looking at a level 1 out of 5. Today was a level 3, so that should kind of put it into perspective. Today was a pretty active day out there, and that's to be expected with a level 3 out of 5. But with tomorrow, kind of being a reset day, the atmosphere is kind of recharging. We're not going to be quite as warm, with temperatures in the mid 80s really across North Georgia, maybe a few upper 70s as well, with that potential for showers and storms. So it's going to be warm. It's going to be muggy as well. You're really going to be able to feel that. You're going to be sweating it out there. If you're going to be doing any sports or anything like that, just remember to keep yourself hydrated as you're out and about, and just kind of keep yourself safe. Meanwhile, a potential pop-up shower storm as we head into the afternoon tomorrow. Monday, though, is the better threat. We're back in a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Again, damaging winds, maybe some small hail, and an isolated spin up. But I think for the most part, we're going to watch these showers bubble up 1 to 2 o'clock and then just continue. And then maybe a little bit of a complex of storms starting to get its act together along the South Metro as we head into the evening hours. So, quite a few chances on Monday for that severe weather. Now, as for the overall picture, I'm going to run down the 7-day forecast for you. We're looking again at first alert weather days for your Sunday and Monday. Temperatures both days into the mid 80s. And let's go ahead and time it out again, because notice even by 1 a.m. in the morning tonight, still dealing with a few scattered showers and storms across the North Metro. That line pushes through about 3 to 4 o'clock, and then will continue to slide off towards the south. Now, for the most part, I think after that, mainly dry. An isolated shower or storm possible. Again, could be on the strong to severe side, but I think most of that's going to stay on the south side and down into central Georgia. As we get into Monday, that better chance of severe weather starts to arrive. Again, you're going to notice that with the potential for showers and storms to roll in by 1 p.m. And then we'll see another batch of it roll in later in the day. And I think by the evening, more showers and storms. So Monday, definitely the better of the 2 days. So just kind of keep that in mind. Now by Tuesday, we're going to be looking at a 30% chance for showers and storms. That front has finally passed us down by to the south, and that's going to help keep things dry, but also allow things to slowly start to warm up. So even though we're still in the mid-80s Tuesday, Wednesday we're down to a 20% chance for a shower and storm, but highs back up near 88. Back up near 90 on Thursday with a 30% chance for a shower or storm. 88 in Athens, 88 in Eatonton, same for Rome, 87 Gainesville and Canton, 86 in Ellijay, 84 Carrollton, 83 down in LaGrange. And then as we head towards the end of next week, things start to get a little bit wet again. I think we're going to start to get back into more of an unsettled weather pattern. That's going to help to give us temperatures back near 90, yes, but also a 50-50 shot of showers and storms as we head on in towards your Friday afternoon, and another 50-50 shot as we head in towards Saturday. The other thing to kind of keep in mind, those morning temperatures are in the upper 60s. They may creep into the lower 70s by next weekend, and that's usually another good indicator that we're going to start to see more showers and storms work their way into the forecast, but also more muggy weather start to work its way back in as well. So before we wrap up, I do want to kind of show you again what we're looking at in terms of the radar. We're looking at the severe threat over for the evening. We're looking at that rain pushing out of our area. In fact, maybe just a few isolated sprinkles in Oglethorpe and Greene counties, maybe back down in towards the Madison area. But the severe weather now over towards Augusta, up in towards Greenwood, and pushing out into South Carolina, leaving us high and dry. Again, it's done its damage, though. We are looking at widespread power outages across northern Georgia and North Alabama. The worst of the hit areas is definitely the metro, where a few counties are well over 25,000 customers without power. Just between Cobb and Gwinnett alone, looking at 54,000 customers without power. 12,000 in Fulton, 14,000 in DeKalb, 3,500 in Paulding, 8,500 in Cherokee, 9,500 in Forsyth, and then Athens over in Clark County, and then Gainesville up in Hall County are other two spots that are significantly higher, with tens of thousands of customers without power. So hopefully with the drier conditions that are rolling in, even though we have the threat for some severe storms overnight, I'm hoping that the power crews can obviously get out there and help you folks get back online, get back your power. Just goes to show you what a great job our linemen do, keeping us connected with us to the grid and into the outside world. So overall, again, just to recap for what you can expect for the next 3 days, 2 of them first alert weather days. Tomorrow, mainly in the morning, maybe a few isolated storms in the afternoon. Monday, definitely the better chance of showers and storms as we head throughout the day, looking for 86 for the high. Couple rounds of rain actually moving through, and that front finally passes us, drying things out a bit for Tuesday and Wednesday. Temperatures heating back up into the upper 80s, but at least lower rain chances to give us a break from the moisture. We'll be back on air on Peachtree TV at 10 o'clock and Atlanta News First at 11. And then we'll also be back on air, online, and streaming tomorrow morning to start off your day.
Stay up to date on your latest weather from the largest team of meteorologists in the Southeast. Download the First Alert Weather app for hour-by-hour forecasts and join us every weekday at 11:30 a.m. on ANF+. You can also text weather to the number on your screen, and we'll send a link directly to your cell phone.